These past 2 weeks, I've had the opportunity to speak with many of you individually, by phone, and email, and before, during, and after our worship services. I know that there is a great deal of concern for our families and for our communities, and I too share those concerns. Please continue to reach out to me and to each other as often as you may need in the days and weeks and months ahead. In the midst of these challenging times and in the challenging times ahead, I truly believe that our congregations are needed more than ever. As our UU President, Reverend Sophia Betancourt, so beautifully reminds us in her message that I linked as an attachment, we are a sanctuary people. We are a sanctuary people. And I've reminded us, and I'll continue to remind us, of the importance of showing ourselves self-care and treating ourselves gently, of grounding ourselves in our values and in our own humanity. And I've reminded us, and I'll continue to remind us, of the importance of our care for one another, of our shared ministry with one another, to tend to one another. And I believe that now more than ever, we must build our networks and connections with other like-hearted people, other like-hearted congregations, and other like-hearted organizations. We need one another. One resource that I'll continue to lift up and advocate for our involvement in is the Unitarian Universalist Advocacy Network of Illinois, UUANI, led by Reverend Scott Asing. I've included links to 2 opportunities this week, ones that I mentioned in church yesterday. One is on Tuesday, November 19th at 6:45. There's a statewide Zoom gathering. This is a wonderful opportunity to hear from Reverend Scott and from other UU congregations throughout Illinois. I've also set up a Zoom meeting with Reverend Scott and our 2 congregations, Prairie Circle and Tree of Life, for this Thursday evening, November 21st at 7 p.m. This is an opportunity for us to talk together with Reverend Scott about ways that we can be more actively involved with UUANI and learn more about some of their newest projects and initiatives. We are part of a larger network of community among UU congregations and other peoples of faith, committed to democracy and committed to building beloved community. Let us continue to breathe deeply, to connect with one another, to engage with greater love, and together to build the world we dream of. I send this message to you in faith, in community, and in love.